This is a Vauxhall Zafira 1.9 CDTi. It's 16 valve, it's the SRI version, and it's a 5-door 7-seater. 2008, registered in 08, 8 stamps in the service book, and it's just had a new MOT as well. Car's done 77,090 miles with, I think it's actually 2 owners, although it does say 1 registered owner here, so go with 2. Fuel economy 36.7 urban, extra urban 54.3, and combined is 48.3. 0 to 60 with 10.6 seconds, and top speed of 128 miles or 126 miles an hour. So good specification. I'll just show you the service book here, all stamped up. So there you go, and the last service done at our garage just around the corner, Northwest Autotrader. We're running a little bit behind this week. Normally we do this test drive before they go into the workshop and checked over, but we have been very busy, so I'm just going to take it out now and see how it drives, make sure everything's okay. It's looking like we need a new door mirror glass on the passenger side there, cosmetically anyway. We've got height and reach adjustable steering wheel, that's in a little bit better position for me. Really good and versatile car. The 7 seats, the back row fold flat, so there's plenty of load space. You don't have to mess around taking them out like you do in some 7-seaters or multi-purpose vehicles. They just fold away and fold out again in seconds. The multifunction steering wheel. It's just audio controls on the steering wheel on this one. You've got electronic door mirrors, electric windows, a 6-speed gearbox, and this is quite a sporty version of a people carrier, so not too boring, and it's the SRI version, so pretty good handling as well. Air conditioning, front central armrest here. Got alloy wheels, I think they're 5-spoke alloys, but you'll be able to see from the photos anyway. It's telling us to refuel on the dashboard there. Steering wheel feels a little bit out of alignment, which again, something you only notice on road tests, which is why we do them, and not just when it's sat on a ramp in the workshop. Great engine, the Vauxhall diesel, very economical, pulls well as well. This car's actually got a tow bar on. Sure what it's been towing, but it's overall the car's in very good condition. Nice light clutch and gearbox. See now we've got a wheel wobble, no doubt you can see as well, so we'll get that fixed. That's very annoying, and I couldn't drive to the end of the road with that really. So apart from that, nice and smooth, no noises. got a new MOT, and I can tell you that the garage we use, I'm told not to do us any favours, not that they would anyway, I hasten to add, but if it's a marginal call, then we'll sort it out. We don't want any advisories on the cars, we do the jobs. Nice and quiet, and apart from this annoying wheel wobble, which only comes on at motorway speeds, and probably the previous owner never even noticed it, and get that fixed straight away. No noises, no suspension noises, creaks anywhere. A lot of 7-seaters tend to they don't like the kid bus and tend to get mistreated and come in and they're absolutely filthy with half-eaten toffees stuck down the seats and things like this. This is a really nice car. I assume it's been used by adults and not children and baby seats. So make a great car for somebody, nice and tidy. Looking around the car, there's one little mark on a wheel arch, which isn't really worth doing for the price we're asking for the vehicle. The rest of the car is pretty tidy. It is very nippy because I do keep getting carried away here and speeding, which is the last thing I want to do. Especially when these vans hurrying up the inside so as I can't get in. BM in front here, that'd be 89 or 90 on a G. Great cars. You can't get 7 people in like you can in this one, so on the right hand side we've got the headlight switches, dimmer lights for the dash, headlamp adjustments up and down, front and rear fog lamps. On the left, indicators. On the right, wipers. We've got a trip computer in the centre here. It's really nice to drive, nice and comfortable, well set out. everything, all the switch gear easy to reach. CD radio in the centre, air conditioning controls here. We have an aircraft throttle style handbrake, which is a lot better than the electronic ones, of course, in my opinion. Power socket, 12 volt power socket in the centre there. And one cup holder just there. The instruments on the left, got a rev counter, in the centre the fuel gauge, at the top, mileometer at the bottom and trip counter, and speedo at the right. Control the radio from the stations, from these up and down arrows here, the volume from the thumb wheel there. That I assume is voice control. We've got a sport button as well. I should have tried that on the motorway actually. Only just noticed it. But just get on the straight. Right, so we're doing, let's see, we're doing 40 miles an hour there, just under 2,000 revs, and then we click sport. Assuming that shows your throttle response. Doesn't seem to make any difference to the revs, but it did seem to make a difference when I put my foot on the accelerator. Let's just try that again without. Lovely old car there. It's a nice car to drive. Seems very nippy. I'm not sure how nippy it would be with 7 people in, but it certainly pulls well at the moment. Just wondering whether they could get the sport button any further away from the driver. Perhaps that's for the passenger. So we've got grey cloth bolsters and a patterned centre panels on the seats. We've got kind of a brushed aluminium effect inset all around the radio, and insets on the just above the glove box and also on the door cards. It's quite a nice interior. This is just as it's come in as well. Look, our valeter or detailer, as he should really be known, because he's a few steps up from a valeter. When he gets his hands on it, the car will be like new. As good as he is, he won't be able to polish the little scratch outs on the wheel arch. I don't think. A couple of rattles, which is to be expected over the bumpy ground back there, with all the, especially fold-away seats. It's very difficult to get them not to rattle. But bearing in mind the age of the car, 2008, and the mileage, then I think it's certainly acceptable. Little bit of storage space for perhaps glasses and a mobile phone in the centre console there. Just give the wipers a try. Oops. Slappy. Rear wipers okay, but soon better days. Bit like me. Good value for money car, and make a great kids bus. And a vehicle that's quite pleasant to drive as well when the kids are at school. Coming up that hill, you can tell how well this car pulls. A lot of the time with the smaller engine cars, even with smaller cars, you have to change down there. That car will just pull up the hill virtually on its own, just on tick over. Really good diesel engine, which again, in my opinion, you can't beat.